Well, let's carry on with the story, Ember. Hopefully it actually records my voiceover this time.
Come, comrade. We still have much to do.
Let's go see Princess R.
While you were rescuing Varnus, I marched our advance force east. Walks and Ash was able to ascertain that no Soul Flayers were lying in wait, so we moved carefully and made camp here, in the shadow of Mor Narils. I fear this may be as far as we go.
And why do you say that?
Our scouts mapped a path through the outer temple, but the worm cult blocked every approach to the inner precincts with Soul Flayers. If we storm Mor Naril, we'll fall as soon as we enter the Death Fields. And the Wraith Forge will claim our souls.
So, what do you want me to do?
We must find a counter to the Soul Flayers. A way around them, a defense, anything. Walks hasn't figured out how to foil the death magic, so she sent Razum-dar to study the situation. Join him in the outer temple. See if a solution presents itself.
Wow, I'll join Razum-dar and try and figure out a way to get past Mor Naril's defences. Don't you worry, Princess R. You're leaving this to the best capable ones here. Do you hear that, Ember? We better go catch up with Raz before he gets himself killed.
After Gabrielle, I believe this belongs to you.
My staff. Thank you for looking after it.
Staff and the Eye of Magnus as
I
well.
miss Gabrielle too.
I do wonder if the staff and the Eye of Magnus are actually linked. Here he is.
Greetings, Five Claw. Raz is happy to see a familiar face in this bleak ruin. Raz presumes Princess A sent you? This one is grateful for the assistance. These damnable Soul Flayers are like glass bottles full of kindle pitch. Your first misstep around them will be your last.
Have you discovered a way for the Fellowship to get past the Soul Flayers?
Not yet. When someone wanders too close, they release a pulse of necrotic energy, killing the body and harvesting the soul. Ugh. Still, Raz noticed something odd. Smoke in the western part of the ruins. A camp, he thinks.
A camp? The worm cult or someone else?
Who else but the worm cult would be in this place? Perhaps the cultists are not quite finished setting up their defenses. Or maybe they are guarding something there. Either way, it calls for a closer look. What do you think, Five Claw?
Very well, let's check out the source of that smoke.
Here, this one will mark the spot on your map. Look for the smoke when we get close, yes? Raz is grateful for your company, Five Claw. Cultists and Daedra patrol these ruins. It is unwise to travel alone.
Before we head out, is it possible to avoid the Soul Flayers to reach the site where you saw the smoke?
The heaviest concentration of the flayers is within the inner precinct, or up on the walls. Stay alert, and you can spot them before you get too close. But we must be careful. Some flayers are hidden among the ruins, or positioned around corners.
And how can we tell if we're getting too close?
Raz learned the hard way. First, a chill runs along the back of your neck. Then a horrible, racking pain ripples through your body. If you are quick, you can retreat before the flayer rips out your soul. So far, Raz has been quick.
Well, that's good to know, Raz. A little bit about Solstice here is that, Raz, you're not very good at stealth at the moment. Anyway, we'll go without the, we'll just go normal.
I'm getting to
A
see
worm
all
sorts
sorts of
can,
places traveling
but
with you.
why is it outside the walls?
Yes, Raz, why is it outside the walls? Is this where they put the naughty worm cultists?
A letter? What does it say?
Manamarco's directive. Well, sounds like it's a letter from the big boss man himself.
A flaw in their defenses? We need to find this flaw.
Yeah, Why don't we go look for this floor? Well, I'm actually incredibly lucky it didn't hit that Titan. Getting my Fallout 4 jump and Elder Scrolls Online jump buttons mixed up. Hey, a deer. Never mind, it's gone.
How did that deer get past the death field? And what killed this cultist? Check the body carefully.
Let's have a look at him.
Another letter? Does it explain what happened here?
Now, why don't we talk about it, Raz?
The only Soul Flayer Raz sees is above us, beyond the crack in the wall. Did this cultist walk into the death field and tumble down here? Yet if the device worked well enough to kill her, how did the deer pass by unscathed?
The cultist reports indicate they were curious about Stoney's statue. Could it be involved? Or the Soul Flayers are targeting us, like living, not deers, not animals.
Raz knows that statues are not always just statues, and that one does not look like it belongs here. But a stone nest warrior made of stone next to a crack in the wall of an old Daedric ruin? This one wonders.
I saw these before, Voskrana Guardians, living statues, but this one is bigger than the others.
Living statues? Ah, this one walked here then. But Raz thinks it walks no longer. Still, the old magic that gave this Voskrona life must linger in some way, and it interferes with the Soul Flayers. There must be some way we can use this.
We can figure this out. We're good together. If the deer got through, we can too.
Ah, you always say the nicest things to Raz. Yet, this situation gives Raz pause. The deer survived, yes. The cultist clearly did not. This one would like to know why before either of us walks bravely into the death field of one of the Soul Flayers.
I guess we better keep looking then.
Raz thinks so too. We need to learn more about this statue. Our Stone Nest allies must know something. It certainly appears to be one of theirs, yes? Return to camp and ask Jitra about it. Raz will follow soon, after a bit more scouting.
Okay, let's go look for Jitra. There she is.
I can plainly see a question upon your tongue, mainlander.
Is it that obvious, Ember?
I prepared my villagers and Barjossa for interment in the stone, but it was clear they were incomplete, hollow. Damn the corpse stealers for taking their souls. But you did not come to hear me complain, did you? Speak your question.
There's a large Voskrana near Mor Naril. It seems to negate part of the Soul Flayer's death field.
The Voskrona Colossals. My ancestors sent them against Mor Naril in the distant past. I thought nothing remained of those statues but the unliving stone. You remind me that this is not the first time we face necrotic enemies who steal souls.
Not the first time? What are you talking about?
Long ago, my people were called upon to battle a terrible evil in Mor Naril. They made the Voskrona for that purpose. Down through the ages, evil has returned from time to time. Most recently, when the Corellanias came to plunder Mor Naril's secrets.
So these Voskrona Colossals can protect us from the Soul Flayer death fields then?
You ask about old stories, tales for kin fresh out of the egg. I cannot say how many are true. This is a question for a wise elder. Luckily, I know one. Meet me in the caves at Basking Stone to the southwest. We will find Sonasa there.
I'll meet you at Basking Stone. See you in a bit. Would you look at that, it's below us, Ember. Hey, in we go.
Mainlander. Deetra waits for you below.
Oh, that's good to know. Oh, what's in your basket, by the way? Oh, grubs. No. Not interested in that.
Deetra told us to watch for you. You may pass.
It's not like you had a choice anyway. I was going to walk through here.
Elder Sonasa, my ally has questions about the long vigil.
You're going to make me eat
Those
something
stories
weird,
are
aren't
not
you?
meant for outsiders, Jitra. But I have heard tales of this one. I will speak with the Mainlander.
Okay, you hear that? I have a talk with the Elder.
You wish to hear of the long vigil? The legend says we did not come to Solstice by accident. Long ago, we were guided here. In exchange for our new home, we were entrusted with a sacred mission to guard the world's soul against the final dark.
Guard the world's soul? What does that mean?
These attacks by the Daedric realms are not new. It is said our ancestors armored their spirits in stone. They created the Vaskrana to resist death magic, so they could seal the forbidden fane and deprive it of souls.
In stone? The Voskrana Colossus?
Indeed. They set the Colossals to watch over Mor Naril forever. The long vigil. Alas, the secret to awaken them is lost. We carved our memories in stone, but the obelisk of the long vigil crumbled centuries ago. All that remains are the legends.
No one remembers how to wake the Voskrona Colossals?
There are two sides to every story. Long after our ancestors first sealed Mor Naril, they had to fight off Corellania forays. Elven records of those troubled times reside in the library of the Sea and Sword Lodge. You could seek your answers there.